Alright, good morning. It's the Monday morning show. Today's topic is a family Christmas. Yes, that's right. A family freaking Christmas. Now you might be asking yourself, what does he mean by a family Christmas? Well, I'll tell you. And that's a good question. What I mean is Christmas with the family. Okay? Now, of course, I am going to go into more details. Those that know me know that I'm not a basic guy. I may seem basic. I may have a basic charm. I may have a basic purple shirt. I may have very basic features. But on the inside, I am very complex. I am a very complex human being. And those of you that went to Bennett School or Mulcahy, or Friedman, or the 900 other schools I went to, then you will know I am very complex. So, simple title, A Family Christmas, but don't be fooled. It's a lot more deep than that. We're going deep. We're going James Cameron. We're diving deep, folks. Sorry, just had to have a quick metaphor. But, that's a callback to a earlier episode. So what are we talking about? Christmas with the family. That's one of those cases where I pretend I don't know what I'm talking about when I really do. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Did you catch it? Woo hoo 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 hoo. See what I mean? I am very complex. Now, those that know me know I'm a very magical man, so to speak. I'm very magical. I'm good with my hands. See the way I'm moving my hands? This is all, this is not just random acts. This is all premeditated, pre-planned, scripted, so to speak. I'm very good with my hands. See? 1, 2, 3. I'm very quick. I'm quick with my hands, and I'm very good with them too. My whole body can move like a snake. Like I have no spine. Not to say I'm a mean guy, but just to say that my body is very snake-like, the way I can move. So that's just a little inside about me. A little out of breath there. The snake is a little winded. But yeah, so Christmas with the family, it's a very controversial subject. It's very political. I normally don't like to talk about, certain subjects that might, what's the word I'm looking for? Might, cause a rise, might, cause the immigrants to rebel. I don't usually like to talk about these type of things, but, I talk about what's on my mind, and that's the Monday morning show. And, here I go again with my hands. Sometimes they just start moving, and I can't really control it. I kind of have to tell myself, slow down, try to be normal, and just slow down, and stay focused. Stay focused. My mind. The reason sometimes you might say, "Hey, what the hell is he talking about?" Well, the reason is, my mind has so many things going on at once. I have the Monday morning show. I have the Monday morning radio show. I have the Monday morning flip-flops. I have the Monday morning open mic. I host an open mic once a week down at the Laugh Factory in Melbourne. But so I got all these things going on, not to mention, the science equations and the mathematical, I don't want to bore you. I apologize. I don't want to bore you guys with all my, humankind pursuits. But I got a lot going on in my brain. So once in a while, forgive me if I wander off the beaten path. Just throw some, crackers out there, and I'll get right back on the path. So, Christmas with the Cranks. No, I'm sorry. Sometimes I get my bad movies confused with my titles. A Christmas for the family. Christmas with the family. Yes, family Christmas. That's where I'm going here. And like I said, I'm a very magical man. Very quick with the hands. Sleight of hand. Sometimes you never know. What I'm gonna do. That's just how I am naturally. I am just quick with the hands. Quick-witted. I'm just a very quick human being. And so when it comes to Christmas time, I try to bring my natural skills to the table, so to speak. Does it always work out? No, doesn't always work out. But do I try my best? I try my best. I dress in purple. I dress in my Sunday best, and I try my best. But, it doesn't always work. But, hey, can you blame a guy for trying? I mean, I'm putting my hands out there. I'm putting my cards on the table. My chips are in the pot, folks. And, what happens is what happens. But I just try my best. That's all I can do. So, when it's Christmas time, this is where things get a little dicey, a little roulette-y, a little dicey here. Sorry, not roulette, craps. Sometimes I get the table games confused, folks. I apologize. I haven't been in a casino in days. So, when it's Christmas time, do I like Christmas? The answer is yes. Okay? Do I love it? Nah, not really. And let me explain why. Because if you love something, I think you have to like or love all aspects of it. If you were to give me a globe, and you gave me this beautiful globe, would I just look at it and say I love it? No, I would spin the globe around. I would spin the globe around. I'd go to Alaska, Antarctica, California, Mexico. I would go all around the globe, all the other countries that I don't know about. I would go all around the globe, and then I would tell you if I love it or not. Right? Okay, so let me continue. When it comes to Christmas, the actual day that Santa brings the presents, I love it. I mean, what kid doesn't? I love it. I love, getting the gifts, and waking up in the morning, seeing all the gifts underneath the tree, and seeing the milk and cookies I left, all gone. Sometimes he makes a mess and I have to clean up the crumbs, but hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. When I eat cookies, I make a freaking mess too. I get crumbs on my shirt. Happens to the best of us. So, Christmas Day, Christmas morning, to be a little more exact, Christmas morning. I love it. I love Christmas morning. Now, here's where it starts to go down. Woo! Starts to go down, like Superman before the person died. Or when the person died. It starts to go down. It's after Christmas morning. That's when the family, the entire family, globe family gets involved. And that's when the Christmas starts to go down. Now, sorry folks, I get a little distracted. Sometimes I get texts from, celebrities wanting me to interview them. I apologize. Like I said, I'm a busy guy. I got a lot going on. I'm not complaining, though. I'm not complaining, because there was a time in my life when I had nothing going on, and all I could do was just sleep and sleep and sleep and chew gummy bears. So, now that I have a lot going on, I don't complain. I'm trying to express to you why sometimes I might sound distracted. Sometimes I might even sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. But don't believe, the haters. The truth is, I know exactly what I'm talking about, folks. I don't just sit in this chair and just speak nonsense. I don't just sit up here and just make up a topic right before I go on the air. I don't just sit in here and just ramble on about whatever comes to my mind. I have a script. I have writers. I have producers. This is a big project. This is this is not just a coincidence, folks. I've been doing this for years. I have videos since I was 8 years old of sitting in front of a cheap mixer and a record player and a tape player playing Bush and Korn, Green Day, and all the other old bands and talking into a microphone. I have video of this. Folks, I can show you. Email me, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com. You can also go to the Facebook, which I don't use much, or the Twitter, which I hardly use at all, Monday Morning Show. Look it up on YouTube. Check out my other videos. And I hate when people plug their other videos. It pisses me off, but I'm doing it now anyway, so screw me. But yes, I have video of me doing this when I was really young. Was I good? No, I wasn't good. But I'm just trying to tell you, I started when I was young, and right now you're seeing the final project. The you're seeing the best of the best here, folks. This isn't just random nonsense I just spew out of my mouth. This is not Ryan Jones talking through a microphone at a Taunton High School lacrosse game. No, folks. This is pre-planned. This is, straight from the clinic. And, I know what I'm doing, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to sound cocky, but I am confident. I'm confident in my pursuit for the American dream. That's all I'm trying to say, folks. And, I'm not trying to be anything special here. I'm not trying to be, Aaron Rodgers. I'm just trying to be, Ken Rodgers, who works at the, tackle shack down the street right off Watson Pond. That's all I'm trying to be. If I can be Ken Rodgers, at 5 o'clock p.m. tonight, I can, open up my sesame, seeds and sprinkle them on my face and, walk home underneath the bridge and fall asleep a happy guy. That's all I'm asking for. Just a little respect from you, and the other 5 people out there that watch the show. That's all I'm asking. Just a little respect. So like I said, if I sound like I'm speaking random nonsense, if I sound like I wander off the topic, don't worry about it. This is all planned. This is all in the script. I got teleprompter, and I even got one over my head. I don't know whose idea was to put it on the ceiling, but hey, it works for me. Sometimes if my eyes wander, whoop, I got it right there. Keep on going, keep talking, and put your head back down. See, it was even in the script to talk about the teleprompters. You might say, oh, he must have just made that up off the top of his head. He must have just been like, hey, maybe I should mention the teleprompters. No, it's in the script. It says mention 1, 2, and 3 teleprompters. And right now, it's saying talk about the reason why you mentioned the teleprompters. So I'm talking about the reason why I mentioned the teleprompters, not because it's random, but because it's on the teleprompters. So the teleprompters tell me what to say, and I do what the teleprompter says. I'm telling you what the teleprompter tells me to say what the teleprompter says. Sorry, folks, if you can't keep up, you can hit rewind, because this is 2010? You can actually hit rewind now, folks. It's not like back in the day when we had the record player where, you couldn't really hit rewind. You kind of had to pick the needle up and then just take a guess. Metaphor. Alright, sorry, folks. If it seems like I'm getting off track, but like I said, I'm a train, folks. I'm a train. I'm just chugging along. So Christmas with the family. I'm not a big fan. Let me get down to it, folks. Enough beating around the bush. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm gonna get down to the facts. I'm not a big fan. Christmas with a family. I'm not a big fan. Call me a bad guy. Call me, you're not a family man. You should like the family. Spend some time with the family. The family Christmas. Spend some time with the family. Well, you know what, folks? I want to like it. I just don't really like it. I'm sorry, folks. Sometimes do I like it? Yes. Do I like seeing some of my relatives that I don't see much? Yeah, it's nice to see them. Then after 5 minutes, I'm sitting there like a bowl of soup. I'm just drifting away. So Christmas morning. Santa comes, great guy. And it's good. I like Christmas morning. But then we have a brunch. Let me just do a quick run through of my Christmas day. Why do I sound a little weird? I'm just gonna roll with it. That's in the script. So we have a Christmas brunch with some people. I'm not gonna get into names. I don't want to embarrass anyone. Even though they have my last name, so they're probably already embarrassed. So, brunch with some family members. It's okay. Not great. The food is good. Food's good. But that wasn't too long, so I just knocked that out of the park. Got that done with. Then guess what? In the afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock, we have another place to go with other family members. Now, this one wasn't too bad because there wasn't too many family members. The less the family members, the better. The more I can swim my way through it, The more family members, the more freaking, awkward it is, at least for me. Maybe everyone else has a good time, but for me, it just seems awkward a lot of times. And I drink a lot, so if I'm, drinking a lot and it's still awkward, then I'm assuming it's pretty awkward. Am I right or am I left? Right or left? Take a pick. Quick with my hands. I'm quick with my hands. So, just those of you that don't know, I did study for 4 years in a German improv group. It was called Troop 23. We're based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. And I did it for about, not 4, about 3.5 years. And so any, improv skills that you notice, I have to give credit to That was the name of the improv group. So the second Christmas family thing wasn't too bad. We ate, took some more Christmas photos. Everybody loves Christmas freaking photos. They're wonderful. I love sitting there and smiling. Then, stop number 3. Stop number 3 happened to be a little bit of a drive. We had to get in the old automobile, pile in, kids in the back of the station wagon, and we had to take a little woo-hoo-hoo-hoo drive. That's always fun, driving on Christmas. The cops love to, see people swerving and driving on Christmas. So we had to drive there. Now we get to this place. I don't want to get into the details, but let's just say maybe the people there like to speak another language than I speak. Now, am I going to complain? Am I going to yell at them saying, hey, guys, listen, English only? No, I'm not going to say that because I'm a nice guy. I'm not going to bring that up. But when I'm there, I'm a little bit of an outcast. I'm a little bit of a kid in the corner type situation. Now, I'm not saying they're mean. They're friendly people. They're nice people. But it's a little bit of them talking and me staring. Them talking, me staring. Them talking, me fake laughing. That's a little bit of what goes on. So I get through that. Now, luckily, only 3 places we had to go. So we go home after that. I get home. I get to play with all my new toys. I get to play with my Power Ranger Nerf gun. Great stuff, great fun the rest of the night. But let's get to the places I didn't go. There's one other place that I was invited to at nighttime, but three's top. I usually only go to 1. This time I did 3, so 1 more I was invited to. Sorry, couldn't go. Don't hate me. Then Christmas Eve, there was a place we could have gone, but sorry, couldn't go. Don't hate me. Now, if I went to all the places we were invited to, there would have been 5 places. 5 freaking places. Even the movie's called 4 Christmases, not 5. 5 is out of control. Now, I don't know if this is a good show or not. Maybe this show isn't funny. Maybe I should go back to swimming my hands around. But let me tell you, Christmas is I like Christmas. I like seeing relatives, but there's something about, I don't know how to put it, but there's something about seeing relatives. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the whole situation. I feel like maybe it would be better to see relatives on a different day and just not with everyone around. Maybe just say, hey, let's have dinner with just me and you. And let's have dinner. And we can actually talk and laugh. A lot of times I go to these family Christmas parties and it's just like, I don't know if it's too many people. It's just, I get a weird feeling. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Damn bugs like they crawl up my legs. In the script. So, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I like Christmas time. I like opening gifts from Santa. Great guy. But the whole thing about driving, going to different places, different houses, it's a little bit too much. It's a little much. It's a little much. I think it's a little much. How about Skype? Anybody like to Skype for Christmas? Send me an email. MondayMorningShow@gmail.com. That's MondayMorningShow@gmail.com. You can check out my Facebook that I don't go too much, or my Twitter, Monday Morning Show. I don't know. I'm trying to say this in a nice way. I'm just not a big fan of going to a bunch of places for Christmas. And I think sometimes I get there, I think other people feel the same way. Because I've seen some people that feel like they don't want to be there. I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not a psychic. But I'm judging by the look by the lack of look. Lack of look on someone's face. Now that's a key term you can use. That's one of my terms, but you can use it. Just make sure you cite me at the bottom of the page. Lack of look. Now when somebody has the lack of look, now me, I don't have lack of look, right? I have plenty of looks. I'm known for my multiple looks. But there's people out there that have lack of looks. Chris Barrett, lack of looks. Is he a bad guy? No, he's a good guy. Chris, what's up, buddy? You're not a bad guy. I'm not saying you're a bad guy, so don't try to shoot me in the head. You're not a bad guy. You know, I didn't break your duffel bag. I think was that Jim DeMore? It wasn't me, so please don't blame me. You're a good guy. I don't mind you. Would I spend a whole day with you? Would I spend a whole Christmas with you? Probably not, but I don't mind you. But you do have a lack of looks. At least you did in 8th grade. You know, maybe I'll be honest with you. I used to have lack of looks. I did. You know why I used to have lack of looks? Because I used to be pissed off all the time. I didn't want to be anywhere. And that's the reason I had a lack of looks. This was my look. Or if I was really mad, or if I was really sad, or if I was really happy, I had a lack of looks. I did, you know, and that was one thing I had to work on. You know, but I didn't like work on my facial features. You know, what I worked on was just myself. And as I became a better person, I was more happy with myself and more happy with maybe just my life and things I was doing. My looks started to change. You know, now I'm full of looks. I am full of looks now because I'm happy with my life and I'm happy with what I'm doing currently. Now, when I say I see somebody that has a lack of look, lack of looks or lack of look, depending on, you know, what sentence you're using, or what grade you failed out of. Lack of look. I don't know. Lack of looks. Lack of looks. Lack of looks. That girl right there got a lack of looks. Lack of looks. So, remember, this is all in the script. All in the script. So what I mean is when I see somebody at a Christmas party and they have a lack of looks, I know they don't want to be there. I do. Because I used to be that way. I used to have a lack of looks. And when I had a lack of looks, it basically meant I didn't want to be there. Get me out. It's a cry for help. It's a... You don't do it on purpose, but you're crying out. You're crying out for help is basically what you're doing when you're showing a lack of looks or when you have that type of, You're crying out for help. You don't mean to, but you are. And when I see that a lot at Christmas parties. Now, are the people mean? Are they bad people? No, they're good people. They have kind hearts. Hearts of gold. Golden hearts. Like golden eggs laid by a golden goose underneath a golden rainbow and on a golden planet with a golden god. And that's a chain of events you can follow straight to the top, folks. Straight to the top. Now, script, teleprompter, good guy. Why? I am. Why I am? I don't know. It just comes natural, folks. Cocky? No. Confident? Yes. Kid Rock song? Yes. So, people have lack of looks at Christmas parties. So that tells me I'm not the only one that feels weird being there or doesn't, just because you don't really like family Christmas parties doesn't mean you're a bad guy. That about sums it up, folks. I'm sorry for talking for, 30 minutes, but that was basically my point. My point of this whole video, I'm sorry for watching the whole video. If you skip to the end, then you're a smart guy or woman or both or whatever else they have nowadays. You're smart because you just got the answer. You is it cheating? No, No, I don't think it's cheating. I think you're smart. You jumped to the end and you just got the answer. You didn't have to listen to the whole teleprompter script in the middle. You're a smart guy. So you're not a bad guy if you don't. I'm not talking about me here. I'm talking. I love Christmas. I love Christmas family dinners. I look forward to them every year. I love them. I love them. Love them like this much. But the people that don't, the people that have lack of looks at a Christmas dinner party, they're not bad people. They're good people. Just maybe instead of taking the day off to eat with family, maybe they would rather take the day off to lay around at home and watch stupid YouTube videos. Maybe they'd rather lay around at home and shove ice cream cones into their face. Maybe they'd rather lay at home and go through their old CD collection with Public Disturbance CDs. Maybe they'd rather lay at home and just kick their feet up, put their head back, and OD. Maybe they'd rather do anything except be there with family members. They don't speak too much, so it's a little awkward. It's good for the first 30 seconds when you say, hey, how's it going? Good, how are you? How's your job? My job's good. This, that. And then you sit there. How's the cat? How good? How's the dog? Good. Would you like some more ham? After 30 seconds, it basically starts to get awkward. Now, that's not me. That's just, I'm speaking for the other people that, might not want to speak up. I'm speaking for them. They are speaking through me. That's the way it works here in the Monday Morning Show. Monday Morning Show at gmail.com. Monday Morning Show Facebook that I don't use much. Monday Morning Show Twitter that I've only used once. Monday Morning Show gmail.com. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. Now stay tuned for the Monday Morning Show open mic night. I have an open mic night coming up. Now, if you live on the East Coast, great. If you live on the West Coast, well, you better get some, what are they? Train tickets? You better get some train tickets, Amtrak, or whatever else they have. And you better, start chugging over here, because open mic night is coming up. I don't know when exactly, but you better get the train tickets. Trains take a while, so get in the train, start coming over, and probably by the time you get here, I might have a date, and then, then you're all set. Open mic night, people can get up on stage and, not do what I do, because what I do is all scripted, teleprompters. Don't forget that one. Whew, that one's a beauty. I wish you could see it. I know it's kind of bright, so you see that bright light? It's hard to see because it, that's the beauty of, technology, the beauty of behind the scenes. I try to let people in behind the scenes and understand what it's like to be a real movie star. But that's all I have to say today. Family Christmas. I love Christmas, but without the family, hey, but no, I love Christmas. It's a good time, But how about, can we just have one Christmas? Maybe just one Christmas a year with one family, and then you switch it the next year. And then, if you have 5 families, you get to see them every 5 years. What's wrong with that? Once every 5 years? That's more than the frickin' Olympics. It's more than the Olympics. And I don't know what word I said there, but I try not to swear, so hopefully it wasn't a swear. Hey, folks, all in the teleprompter. I know I'm getting some comments here saying, what are you talking about? But hey, folks, I'm just a talking head. I just say what's in the teleprompter, and, cash my check at the end of the week. But I do enjoy the show. I do enjoy saying what the, writers write for me. And I hope you people enjoy listening. But that's the Monday Morning Show, folks. And this is a special Christmas episode. Very special. Filled with lots of love, lots of joy, lots of hand motions, lots of crazy Raymond Ecklin, acronyms. But it's a great show. I hope you people enjoyed it. Send me an email, mondaymorningshow@gmail.com, and get on the mailing list. Sign up for the mailing list. How do you sign up for the mailing list? Well, you email me and say, I want to be on the mailing list. And what I do is I send you emails when I feel like it. That is the Monday Morning Show mailing list. Like I said, the open mic night is coming soon to a bar near you, or a club near you, or whatever space I can get. So get ready for that. It's going to be big, wonderful, grand, liberating, and every other word that I don't know. So thank you, folks. That's the Monday morning show. I'm running out of time, folks. They are really going to kick me out of here. And like I said, that's just what the teleprompter says. So thank you. Thank you all. Put a smile on your face even if you're not happy, because that's what I do every night when I do this show. So thank you, Monday morning show, and just remember, have one heck of a night.